to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with a... All right, ready to go here. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. And strike two. Next one misses, and that's ball three.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside, and that is ball four.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Here's Lane Thomas. And the righty deals. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Fouls one off. 2-2. Abrams aboard here at first with nobody out. And another ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and ball four, two aboard. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Here's Joey Gallo. Kicks and deals. It's a slider for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. Chases that one out of the zone, and that is a big first out. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's filled up.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Throw comes into third, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Bases loaded with one away. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Into center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2. So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Luis Garcia. Meneses, the lead runner, out at second. Rosario on at first with 2 down. And another ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Hernandez makes the catch, inning over. Here's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And Mookie takes. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Goes down looking. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Here comes a pitch.
That's ball 3.
There's a strike.
Careful.
1 out, base is empty. Tipped into the mid, strike 3. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Ball and a strike. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel. And he deals.
Ball, that's
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Victor Robles. And the pitch. Liner picked on the hop at first. And he handles it himself for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, C.J. Abrams. Digging in for the Nationals. The wide to kick the pitch. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next offering down in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering upstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Chavez Ravine, the batter now will be Will Smith. Here's a 1-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And another ball. The 2-2 on the way.
Okay.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left field. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
That is good. The third baseman.
And now it's Max Muncy. Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Smith on at first, nobody out. And a pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Batting fifth.
James Outman digs in now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. The throw, tag, and he's out. 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Righty delivers. And he walked him.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Man at first. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Gallo. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. Joey Meneses getting ready to hit. The pitch. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Just missed. Thomas, the lead runner at second. Meneses over at first with 1 away. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, 1 out. That one ripped. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz in there. And so now 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him looking. Out number 2. And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. As a run scores. Now it's Nick Senzel. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Second and third, 2 down. Up the middle, bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time, and he reaches safely. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Just off the inside edge.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Hernandez.
Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. At the belt and fires. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting in.
Here's Kike Hernandez. The pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. Throw to second, and he's safe. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. That to right. Nice grab on the run. One away.
Batting ninth.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Man at second. This to third. Senzel whips it to first. 2 gone. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie now. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Outside.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That one's in there. 3-2 now. And that one hammered. That's back. And gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. There's the strike up high. 2-2. The Nationals leading by 3 here in the last half of the third. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
He's good.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Step off throw to first. Ohtani back in. And another ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Joey Gallo.
The first baseman, Joey.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Nats go down 1-2-3. Back here in L.A., ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Here comes a pitch.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Awesome play there. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Max Muncy.
The 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
The 1-2. And another ball. The Dodgers trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, James Outman. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. So digging in, Hebert Ruiz. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses. 3-1. There's a strike.
Count is full.
2 outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Yohan Adon.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Hernandez.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Right-hander kick steals.
Whoa, that's down.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating...
Ouch, that one got him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. To short, could be 2. Abrams, off-balance speed, there's 1. And he'll hold on to it, so they get 1. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Mookie Betts. The Dodgers trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
In the dirt, the count now 2-2.
We got full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. Right-handed reliever. Left field. Rosario makes the play. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 5-3. So 2 down now. And here is Shohei Ohtani. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Left-hand hitter waits. Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Lux off of first with 2 away. That one misses. And a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. Top 6. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the catch. 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Senzel. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Hernandez racing over to make the catch.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Strike on the inside corner.
3-2.
kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And up to the plate is Will Smith. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Whips it to Gallo. And that quickly 2 away. Here comes Max Muncy.
The first baseman, number 50.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
That one finds the zone. Counts full, 3-2.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You know.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. One up, one down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
The first baseman, Joey.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball almost got him there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Righty delivers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three-2. Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. So up next, Joey Meneses. And here it comes. And that's outside. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And here is Eddie Rosario. Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
kicks and fires. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. Two outs. And that's outside. 2-1. In the air to left center. Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Here's a 1-2. That one down the line, and foul ball. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second, and he's out. That's in there, and it's 2-2. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. And it's strike 2.
Full count. 3-2.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Garcia.
And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And the righty deals. And that one almost got him. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Senzel. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That's out to center field. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. 2 outs. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. another ball. Two down, nobody on. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
He goes down looking. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Hunter Harvey. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Just missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The shortstop takes the ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The pitch. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here. So we'll see how it works out.
So the Nets lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. One, 2 now. That's down and in. In the air, left side. Hernandez under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. And there's 2 away. Joey Gallo, the next to hit.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
At the belt and fires. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Freeman hits it in the air. Thomas drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Bases empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Out to short, Abrams. And they get the out on Smith. Max Muncy at the dish.
Max Muncy.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.